In the neon-lit alleys of Las Vegas where fortunes change hands with the roll of a dice or the flip of a card, there are legends, individuals who, with their genius, defied the house and wrote history. What if I told you some gamblers didn't just play the game, but completely turned the tables on the casinos? Let's get it on. Number 10. Don Johnson. Don Johnson is renowned for his strategic brilliance at the blackjack tables. In 2011, he embarked on a legendary winning streak that left several Atlantic City casinos reeling. What set Johnson apart was his exceptional card-counting skills and his negotiation prowess. He convinced casinos to grant him special rules and conditions that heavily tilted the odds in his favor. One of Johnson's most famous deals was persuading casinos to offer a 20% rebate on his losses, reducing the house edge to almost zero. He also negotiated using a 6-deck shoe instead of the standard 8 decks, further improving his odds. His understanding of the intricacies of blackjack and the casino industry was unparalleled. But it wasn't just about negotiating favorable terms. Johnson possessed a deep knowledge of the game and ideally employed card-counting techniques. He had a team of skilled players who executed his strategy flawlessly. Through disciplined bankroll management and careful selection of games, Johnson managed to win over $15 million from several Atlantic City casinos in just a few months. Number 9. Edward Thorp. Edward Thorp, often referred to as the father of card counting, made an indelible mark on the world of gambling with his groundbreaking work in blackjack strategy. His influence on the game and the broader gambling community is immeasurable. In 1962, Thorp published his seminal book, Beat the Dealer, which was nothing short of a revelation. Within its pages, he introduced the concept of card counting, a method of tracking the ratio of high to low value cards in a blackjack deck. Thorp's mathematical approach to the game demystified blackjack and gave players a statistical advantage over the house. Thorp's system was based on meticulous calculations, enabling players to decide when to increase bets or deviate from basic strategy. This game changer shifted the odds in favor of the player, a concept previously thought impossible in casino gambling. Casinos were initially caught off guard by Thorp's methods, leading to changes in the rules and the introduction of multiple decks to counteract card counting. Nonetheless, his legacy endures. His work laid the foundation for countless blackjack professionals and teams who continue to use his principles to gain an edge in casinos worldwide. Number 8. Archie Karas. Archie Karas is a legendary figure in the world of gambling, primarily known for one of the most astonishing winning streaks in casino history. Born in Greece, Karas arrived in Las Vegas with just $50 to his name, but he possessed an unwavering confidence in his gambling abilities. What followed is the stuff of gambling legends. Karas began his incredible run in the early 90s, primarily focusing on high-stakes poker games. He consistently outplayed some of the best poker players in the world, amassing a fortune that eventually reached $40 million. His run also included successful forays into craps and pool hustling. Karas' success can be attributed to a combination of skill, fearlessness, and an uncanny ability to read his opponents. His poker skills were top-notch, and he intuitively understood odds and probabilities. However, Archie Karas' story also has a tragic twist. His immense wealth only stayed with him for a short time. He eventually experienced a catastrophic losing streak, losing his entire fortune. Some attribute this downfall to overconfidence and reckless gambling. Despite this, his name remains synonymous with the highs and lows of gambling in Las Vegas, making him a true icon in the casino gambling world. Number 7. Phil Ivey. Phil Ivey, a prominent figure in both the poker and baccarat worlds, has earned legendary status in professional gambling. His remarkable success can be attributed to exceptional skills, a sharp analytical mind, and a fearless approach to high-stakes gaming. Ivey's poker prowess is widely respected in the industry. He's amassed numerous World Series of poker bracelets and is known for his uncanny ability to read opponents and make calculated decisions under intense pressure. His most famous poker exploit involves a controversial edge sorting technique in high-stakes baccarat games. Ivey's meticulous observation and exploitation of tiny imperfections in playing cards allowed him to gain a significant advantage over the casino. However, it's important to note that Ivey's edge-sorting tactics led to legal battles with casinos, including a high-profile case against London's Crockford's Casino and the Borgata in Atlantic City. These cases raised questions about the ethics of advantage playing in gambling, ultimately resulting in mixed opinions about Ivey's methods. Despite the controversies, Phil Ivey's impact on the gambling industry is undeniable. He remains a respected and influential figure known for pushing the boundaries of what's possible in professional gambling. Number 6. Billy Walters. Billy Walters is a legendary sports betting figure known for consistently outsmarting Las Vegas sportsbooks. His success was not based solely on luck, but on a combination of factors that set him apart from the average bettor. Walters' extensive network of informants, insiders, and analysts gave him valuable information about upcoming sporting events. This insider knowledge allowed him to make informed and strategic bets, often well ahead of the general betting public. His meticulous research and data-driven approach enabled him to spot value in lines and odds, giving him a distinct advantage. Moreover, his discipline and bankroll management were exemplary. He only bet what he could afford to lose, a crucial aspect of successful sports betting. His long-term perspective and ability to weather losses ensured his profitability over time. However, Walters' success also had its share of controversies. He faced legal challenges and allegations of insider trading related to his stock investments, which somewhat tarnished his reputation. Number 5. Dominic LoRiggio. Dominic LoRiggio, also known as the Dominator, is a legendary figure in casino gambling, particularly in the game of craps. His claim to fame lies in his exceptional skill as a dice controller. Dice control involves combining techniques to influence the outcome of a roll in craps, a game heavily reliant on chance. LoRiggio's mastery of dice control earned him a reputation as one of the best in the field. He co-authored a book titled The Craps Underground, the inside story of how dice controllers are winning millions from the casinos, in which he shared insights into his techniques. One of his most famous methods involved the controlled throw, where he practiced precision shooting to reduce randomness in the dice's movement. This allowed him to increase the odds of rolling his desired numbers, potentially giving him an edge over the house. While dice control remains a contentious topic in the casino world, with many establishments frowning, LoRiggio's skills have undoubtedly left a mark. He became a sought-after teacher, offering seminars to aspiring craps players eager to learn his techniques. Number 4. Richard Marcus. Marcus gained notoriety for his involvement in casino cheating techniques, particularly his ingenious past-posting method in roulette. Unlike many other gamblers who relied on skill and strategy, Marcus focused on exploiting vulnerabilities in casino security. Marcus's past posting involved adding high chip values to his bets after the roulette ball landed in a winning pocket before the outcome was officially called. His sleight of hand and quick thinking allowed him to make these illicit moves without arousing suspicion. Over time, he accumulated significant winnings before casinos realized what was happening. Ultimately, Marcus was caught and faced legal consequences for his actions. However, his exploits didn't end there. He transitioned from a casino cheat to an expert on casino security, sharing his insights and helping casinos protect themselves from similar scams. His transformation from a cunning cheater to a consultant highlighted the casino industry's cat-and-mouse nature, where players and establishments continually adapt to outsmart each other. Number 3. Tommy Glenn Carmichael. Tommy Glenn Carmichael is a figure in the world of casino gambling who gained notoriety for his ingenious methods of cheating at slot machines. Born in 1950, Carmichael's journey into the realm of casino cheating began in the 1980s when he stumbled upon a technique that would become his trademark: the creation of cheating devices specifically designed to manipulate slot machines. Carmichael's most infamous invention was the top-bottom joint. This device consisted of a metal rod with a bent bottom and a piece of wire. He would insert the top part into the slot machine's coin chute, tripping a switch that released coins into the payout tray. Meanwhile, the wire would manipulate the machine's internal mechanisms to trigger a jackpot. This cunning invention allowed Carmichael to amass significant sums of money from various casinos. Throughout his career as a slot machine cheat, Carmichael continually adapted his devices to outsmart evolving security measures. However, his luck eventually ran out when he was apprehended and convicted of cheating in 1985. After serving time in prison, he claimed to have reformed, even working with casinos to help them identify and rectify vulnerabilities in their slot machines. Number 2. Stanford Wong. Stanford Wong, whose real name is John Ferguson, is a prominent figure in the world of blackjack and is renowned for his innovative contributions to the game. He is mainly known for developing the Wonging technique, a strategic approach that has significantly impacted how players approach blackjack. Wong's influence in the world of blackjack stems from his expertise in card counting and his ability to develop practical strategies for players. He wrote several influential books on blackjack, with Professional Blackjack one of his most notable works. In these books, he introduced readers to his card-counting methods and explained how to gain an edge over the casino. He pioneered the Wonging technique, which involves observing blackjack tables and counting cards without actively participating in the game. When the count becomes favorable, the player would join the table to take advantage of the increased chances of winning. This technique allowed players to minimize losses during unfavorable conditions and maximize profits when the odds favored them. Number 1. Chris Moneymaker. It's 2003. An amateur player hailing from Tennessee steps into the spotlight in the bustling world of poker. But this isn't just any amateur. This is Chris Moneymaker, a man destined to change the course of poker history and leave Las Vegas casinos in disbelief. Moneymaker, a name you'll always remember, entered the World Series of Poker main event, a pinnacle of the poker world. He qualified through an online satellite event, and his entry fee was a mere $39. Can you believe it? Nobody did at the time. But why was it so earth-shattering? Well, because no one from the online poker world had ever clinched the WSOP main event title before. It sent shockwaves rippling through the poker community, leaving seasoned pros scratching their heads. And while Chris Moneymaker didn't just win a poker tournament, he set off a poker revolution. His incredible win triggered what we now call the poker boom of the mid-2000s. People from all walks of life flocked to Las Vegas, dreaming of emulating Moneymaker's fairy tale ascent. Suddenly, television networks couldn't get enough of poker, broadcasting tournaments for the world to see. Poker rooms in Vegas were bursting at the seams with hopefuls, and it seemed like everyone wanted a piece of the action. Undeniably, Chris Moneymaker's name will forever be etched in the annals of gambling history, symbolizing the belief that with the perfect blend of skill and luck, anyone can grasp greatness in the exhilarating gambling world. So now, which of these legendary gamblers do you think had the most innovative strategy? Do you believe their tactics were genius or just reckless? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more of our luxurious content. And why not click on another video showing now? This is The Luxurious. Talk to you in the next video.